rest.
The
Right,
rest
that
is
way.
up to you.
Ladder ways up overnight.
Yeah.
They'll just sleep off these third-degree burns.
Yeah, as you do.
It's just, we just wake up, turn over. Oh, that was a good. Oh shit, lava! When I said I wanted to wake up to a hot breakfast, I was not hoping that would be me.
Yeah, what smells so good? Oh, guys, I'm hungry. I want food.
I don't think you want to eat us. At least I hope not.
You don't know. You might taste very delicious.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna-
my mind just went orc pork. Oh.
No, I've got too much muscles. I'd be too gamey. Except Golroth doesn't say that.
Come on, boys. There's different kinds of eatings.
Golroth is just looking at you, trying to figure out how serious you're actually being. Look,
Felix just looks at his locket. I own the prize. I own the prize.
Let's just go find a demon and go kill it and then roast him up. How about that?
Why are we dressing up a demon?
I said kill a demon.
Yes, you said
I assume
kill
she
it.
meant to cook it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to eat demon meat. I've got my rations. I'll eat those.
I mean-
it's true, but it's always good to have a nice meal.
I don't know if eating demon meat would make me a cannibal, but I don't want to test it.
Oh, come on, you'll be fine. Just one bite.
What demon do we have?
We don't have any demon at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have any demon.
This is all hypothetical.
Right. Then I'll make a
That's true, the meat is never frozen down here.
I think you guys gave some of your supplies to the
That's
Infernal
right.
Village,
We did.
but-
We gave some apples to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave some apples. I gave away a
Lump of
few
fruit.
rations.
I've got create food and water prepared so we can have at least a shitty breakfast.
Okay. So as you guys began preparing to set off for the day, Gabriel, you is it ritual?
No, I don't think so.
It is not.
No, just flat cast.
I really cannot take you seriously. Why your voice is like this?
I'm so. Oh, you will.
I take him way more seriously. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gotta get it.
This deep voice, I love it.
I gotta wonder why though.
She ran away.
Wonder why I have a deep voice? Your guess is as good as mine.
I told you it's second puberty.
Like the X-Men's
Ah.
secondary mutation.
Yeah. Gabriel, are you using create food and water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounded
Yeah.
I'm not the one casting it. I shouldn't be saying that. Sorry.
Felix is like, yes, please, oh god. Yeah, okay. So you're using create food and water. You create an ample supply of bland food and water for the next 24 hours. Certainly enough to sustain all of you and then some.
Anyone got oregano?
Sorry.
No.
If anyone has prestidigitation, you can change the taste.
Yeah, I'll change the taste and just make it.
Oh my god, this is amazing. You're doing it, Peter.
You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living
Yep.
material. Doesn't specify food or water. It says non-living material.
Yup.
I hope my food
Food
is
is-
living.
You
Yeah,
guys knew
not
I
anymore.
was joking, right? You seriously thought I was serious about this?
It's difficult to tell with you.
What do you mean?
You.
Innocent, cute little kitty cat.
Roll for deception.
I mean, Golroth doesn't believe you no matter what you roll.
Why not?
Golroth sees through people.
Pardon? Would you just call
He
me?
has X-ray vision.
Apparently, he's an ultimate life.
You're looking through my clothes, pervert! Oh my god.
Golroth just kind of awkwardly goes back to eating his meal because he doesn't know how to deal with this situation at all.
He doesn't answer the question either.
He's like,
Damn, guys, I didn't think Golroth was such a pervert.
As you guys are preparing and eating your meal for the day,
Yeah, there's much food.
Felix, you get the feeling that you are being watched.
Felix is the only one with high enough perception, huh?
Though, Felix is always being watched. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a good point.
he's a sexy man.
That's a good
Yeah. If he's attractive to Svärmfa, jeez, that's not a good thing.
We're all attractive to Svärmfa. Just in the
Yeah,
wrong
so
way.
what was your point?
Alright, Felix is being watched.
Yes, and he's going to look up and around first at his party, and then in the surrounding landscape, just where he's sitting at right now.
Yes, Felix, I see your eye. I can feel your eyes on me. What is it?
You don't feel like it's any within the party. Looking around at the landscape, it could be any multitude of things, but your kind of view is hidden from the slightly the slight fog of the open flat barren land between here and the Triumvirate's castle. But you don't think it's anything from out there either.
I need to look over some stuff on character sheet real quick. So where we are, it's just... There's not like anything blocking a specific point of vision, it's just, like just plains in front of us.
Your little campground is closer to the lava lake, and the terrain around there is a little more varied and rugged. You guys have found a nice little, a nice sheltered spot that isn't looking directly over the plains, but moving around a little, you can look out across.
Alright, Felix is going to get up and look over towards where the, in the direction of the lava lake, and see if he can see anyone.
Okay. Roll perception.
Ooh. Alrighty. Believe that's a 23 total.
Oh.
Oh.
See,
Oh,
nothing.
deeper.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, that was a good George Takei. Oh.
Thank
my.
you. Oh yeah, rolled pretty high.
Oh yes. Sorry, I don't know what I was waiting for there. Far out. Sorry.
I was waiting for something to happen.
I was just zoning out for a little. Looking
Oh,
out of
maybe,
the lava
yeah.
lake, you see the. I thought you were looking up something. I don't know why.
I did say I was going to look at something on my character sheet.
Yeah, that
Did not
maybe
find what
that-
I was hoping to find. So
Okay, that's what I was waiting for. I think. You see, you do see some of the ripples in the lava lake that would indicate the lava serpent is still there. But you don't get the general sense that this is what you feel like. Feels like someone's peering in. Kind of has eyes on you from far, far away. Probably not even of this realm.
it always feels like somebody's watching me. Not of this realm. Felix is going to after looking there, he's just going to finish up his breakfast and set some things up. Meanwhile, kind of saying things under his breath. I don't know who's watching or for why. Just hope you're enjoying the show.
All right.
I think they should be more worried about the kitten that will be ready to be lunged on them if they have food.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do during this time before you guys continue onward?
When we had long rest and whatnot, could I make some bits for my healing kit? I got like medicinal herbs from Volond.
Yeah. Make a. Here's an interesting thing. Yeah, make a healer's kit check for me. So you're proficient with healer's kit.
Yeah, they're like medicine kit.
Okay, yep. Then yeah, make a medicine kit check. So this will just be your probably you can either do for either medicine would work or a intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay. I use medicine.
I figured.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives me like 27 for a medicine check. It's not like medicine skill. I've got the, what is it? Herbalism kit. That's what it is. So I know you want me to use that.
Yeah, either herbalism kit, healer's kit, or medicine would work, but yeah, it's up to you. Herbalism kit or healer's kit would be intelligence. Medicine is wisdom, I think.
Yeah. With the herbalism kit, I get an 18. I'll say that.
Okay, yeah, that's sufficient. How much healing herbs did you have?
Second, sorry.
It was a very long time ago.
I have them written, but I rarely come to this sheet. Four medical herbs.
Okay. You're able to use those 4 herbs from the Volond Forest to create 3 charges of your healer's kit, which is pretty good. overall.
Yeah.
Especially considering the age of these herbs.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were properly stored.
Dried or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they are now.
Alright, cheers.
Okay. Tyrus, Goroth, Malari.
I'm good. I'm ready to head out.
I am with the party.
That makes me think you're not with the party.
Get him.
No, this isn't my
Tyrus is
Okay,
pretty
let's get him.
sus.
Okay.
I think we all need to vote him out. He's being pretty sus.
Wait, you sussing me then, huh? You thought
Sure.
you were pretty sus for saying I'm sus.
You're the one who said, "Oh, I'm with the party." And it's like, well, we assumed so, but now that you had to spell it out, we're questioning you.
We move on.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to assume that you guys have packed up and you're ready to head out across the plains. How are you going to move from here?
My suggestion is we use Razian to cover as much of the distance as we can.
Yeah, I want to group summon him.
Group summon him.
And then after that, we should run as fast as we can and move as fast as we can, because we do not want to be caught in the middle of this, from what I was told.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught in the middle of this, because a lot of predators out here that would love for us to take a stop just so they can have a bite of us.
I'm getting the feeling that the group summon is the same amount of time.
Us? They can try.
Yeah, I'm getting the strange feeling that the group summon is the same amount of time just for a higher level Drazian.
Okay. So, are you guys? How many people are going to try the group summon?
I mean,
Felix is definitely going to do it.
Golroth is
Cannot.
not, because he doesn't know how to do this.
Goroth
That's
cannot. That's like the. I'd say that's one of the downsides of
he gets
losing
back
a
from
lease.
around here.
Mm.
Okay.
Just stand back and watch you summon your ancestors.
How does it look like we're just watching Felix shoot Gabriel? Anyway.
You sus now, motherfucker!
We shall begin the duel.
Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 paces fire.
Summon Razian!
Okay. So you guys kind of how are you going to go about the summoning of Razian? How do you do it? Describe it to me.
We're
gonna
go around
join
and-
hands.
Oh my god.
5 paces around clockwise, and 5 paces around anti-clockwise.
Oh my god. Do I have to do this?
Felix is going to,
And you bow to the middle.
Then you put your left foot in.
Vomit. Stop.
just jump to the left. Okay.
Somebody kill me now.
seriously.
I get the feeling that was so out of character.
You can see it happening.
Well, out of character, except for maybe Felix, but
Wait, what? Why mine specifically?
I don't know. I think you're the goofiest one in the group.
That's fair.
Okay, so
Nah,
linking.
originally Elise was.
So anyway,
Fair.
what Felix is actually going to do is, well, you're on brand for it being goofy. He's gonna get on his knees, pull out one of his.
He's gonna ring! Guys, hide!
No. his scimitar. I had to remind myself what weapon I had. I know my character sheet. He's gonna pull out his sword, hold it out, close his eyes. Razian, we're heading into dangerous territory, and we must make contact with the Triumvirate. But we cannot do it alone. Please, guide our path.
Yeah, that finish was very good.
Damn,
Okay.
that sounds like a proposal to me.
As you're
Trying
beginning,
to make it a... Sorry.
as
ahead.
you're beginning this kind of invocation, this plea to Razian, you guys, all over you begin glowing, kind of magical markings appearing over your skin as this kind of spectral water rises up and kind of circles around all of you, much more rapid and turbulent than the previous summonings. In the center of this turbulent water up appears the spectre of Razian, a servant of the god Genimen. Coming up out of the water, he says, "Ah, well, as you so wish it." Quite
As you wish.
I'm assuming if you've all put your powers together for the summoning, then it is of high importance. And with that, he's going to put a hand out, and that same turbulent water appears. It is a much larger patch of turbulent water than you guys have seen previously. As out of this turbulent water appears a kind of spectral apparition of the Ganamenoloth.
Why didn't we do this sooner?
I didn't know this was
That's the
possible
one in the
before.
trade.
Because now it's awesome.
Yeah. For the record, my invocation was trying to imitate Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride.
I know.
Guide my sword.
God damn it.
I knew exactly what you were saying from the very... That's why I was just joking about saying about the proposal.
God
I know
damn it.
exactly what you were doing.
Alright, so where's the guinea?
So with the spectral Genimenoloth summoned, there is a rope ladder down one side, and Razian motions for everyone to come on board. It's a keel boat. It's tiny.
Oh.
No, if you guys want Genimenoloth, I can get you a Genimenoloth.
Nice
Do
joke.
we want to?
There's your
I mean, will it
Genimenoloth.
matter? Matter for like the 2 cents? Oh no!
Yeah, let me just...
Oh, maybe it's.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Make it out of glass or something.
This one's floating and has like spectral like sails and fins.
Yeah,
It's like a
unfortunately I
ship from
can't
Treasure
change
Planet.
the coloration or anything like that. We'll just have to use our imagination.
Imagination.
So with the spectral summoned Genimenoloth out, who's on first?
Oh, definitely me.
No, what's
Oh,
on
who's the
second?
fellow on third base?
Don't.
No.
Definitely me, being the mariner.
Ah, that is true. As you guys clamber on board the Genimenoloth,
Yeah.
it is very familiar. It looks like it's kind of halfway sunk into the still quite rough spectral waters that have appeared at the base of it. You imagine that if it were to be a physical ship, it would be like part of the way into the ground. But in its kind of spectral form, it seems to be doing all right. One by one, as you clamber aboard, the summoned servant of Ganymen is the last to board. He doesn't so much as climb up the rope as just appear behind the wheel of the ship.
This reminds me of good times.
This reminds me of lonely times.
This reminds me of Lenia.
We're all here now.
There is a nostalgia to it, isn't there? With a wave of his hands, the sails completely unfurl, flapping in a wind that you guys don't feel. You can almost smell and feel the spray of the sea, the salty air. But the heat of the demonic realm does actually subside while you're on board, actually. It feels like you guys are kind of on the sea. And the spectral pirate ship, definitely not pirate ship, begins moving. As it begins its journey across the dangerous plains, you guys see the spectral waves and feel it as the ship kind of bobs slowly across them, picking up speed at an alarming rate. And then the waves get larger and larger. A massive spectral wave appears before you all, with the spectral Ganymen plowing through it. It doesn't so much as ride up this massive spectral wave as just goes head on, crashing through the center of it. There's a tiny bit of shaking that's going on.
What's happening? Oh wait, tiny shaking. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can see this.
Now you're falling in the lava. Now you jumped out of the lava. Now you're on top of it.
Going through this wave, it feels like the wave kind of envelops the ship briefly, and kind of exiting the wave, you guys find yourself have traveled a vast distance. Looking out in front of you, it was kind of like going into the wave. You were heading out across the plains, and then coming out of it, you're pretty much right at the doorstep of the demonic triumvirate's castle.
Why did we not do this sooner?
Alright,
To be fair, I didn't learn how to do the fucking spell until we got here.
you know what? Faster than I thought, but this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
You ready, Felix?
Oh, I thought I would have more time to prepare, but here we are.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm just like, wow, that was quick.
He said before, this is serious business. You guys don't listen?
I'm doing this. Again, I thought I had time.
No.
Alright, well, we're here now. We'll do this. We'll do it live.
1 second.
Even my cats are
1
angry with
second.
you. What the fuck?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. With the spectral Ganymen now kind of pulling up, a rope ladder is kind of thrown down. The sails furl themselves up, and the spectral Razian moves down to talk with all of you.
I was going to say, that's really pulling up with style, though, isn't it? Just like
Sorry,
entire.
there's a giant ship in front of our castle.
They wouldn't know what it is. I don't think they would really have ships, would they?
No, not in the demonic
That'd be
realm.
even more like, wait, there's a ship down here? Show me.
We're going. Can I cast calm emotions? Give me like an aura that I can suppress fear, just in case.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. Calm emotions. Ooh, concentration up to a minute.
Yep. Yeah, it's only a minute. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
I'll say you can wait till you're like about to
approaching the
walk in.
triumvirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna chuck the Genny Menaloth back. I'd like to chuck the Genny Menaloth back.
Just chuck it back. Put it back in the ocean.
Well, it was good that we got it there.
Outside.
It was good that we got the Genny Men there for the maybe minute or so that we were riding it.
The whole journey took like 5-10 minutes.
That is nuts. We could have literally led the guild outpost and been at the triumvirate instantly. Well, within an hour.
But then we would have missed the village.
That's true.
The powers of the...
Malganar.
Yeah. You guys got a pretty sweet ass sword from Malganar.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That is very true.
I still have a slight concern that it's cursed, but I don't know.
Also,
Well, we'll see.
the
yeah.
the powers of as Razian kind of stands on board the ship and is seeing you all off, he's like, yes, unfortunately the bounds of this spectral version of the Genny Menaloth are not unlimited, and within a realm where Gennyman's powers are not at their strongest, the range is not the greatest, to say the least.
Okay.
Honestly, this is perfect right here. What you've done.
Honestly,
Thank
yeah.
you.
He will say further, unfortunately, the demonic triumvirate's castle, they have complete control over there. I do not wish to enter with you. They may not take kindly to the presence of a
Servant of another god?
of another god.
Yeah, I would imagine. I understand.
Does that mean I should probably stay out here?
Yeah, same.
Champions of other gods, as you are, I feel like you are.
Slightly less.
You are mortals. You are mortals, and
Right.
I am not.
Right. Well, not anymore.
I do have this shard.
Yes, the Shard of Nangwan.
Well, I don't have a god. Let's go in.
I wish you all-
agree with the cat.
I'm sure it's fine.
I wish you all safety and a speedy negotiations.
Thanks, Razian.
Thank you, honored ancestor.
Thanks, Raz. Keep the car running.
He nods and just kind of sits there. He's like, he probably has like maybe only. You guys would know this as the summoners. This summoning that you've done will still only last for an hour.
Okay.
Hey,
So
let's
it's
make this quick.
like maybe it's maybe even like 15 minutes in. So he has 45 minutes left, but it's not going to be there much longer.
Well, Felix, if you
Right.
want to continue to confess your love to him, do it now.
Yeah.
Or forever hold your peace.
It's not like I'm not going to entertain this. We're just going to go.
Well, you did propose a great journey with him, so.
You did!
Great journeys aren't always long.
Also, with the way that Mind Lord had said something a second ago, I feel like he's setting up the negotiations were short joke later on down the road. We haven't hit the punchline yet, but I feel like it's coming. I feel like the groundwork's been laid for it.
Do love some Ewan McGregor Kenobi. Classic episode 1 Kenobi.
Indeed.
Okay, you guys approach the long, not long, but the wide, massive kind of landing, really. A short staircase heading up into these massive gates, immense in size, big enough for giants to easily fit through with room to spare.
Are there
Well, some big
Are
fuckers
there
come
any
through
go-
here, don't they?
any guards present?
Guards? Oh, didn't want to delete that one. There is a single individual waiting just in front of the gates. Please hold. Gabriel is there.
This either got either really easy or much harder. I don't know yet.
Oh,
Why is there a tiny Tyrus?
Why is there a tiny Tyrus? Goodbye, tiny Tyrus.
I'd like to go up and pat Felix on the shoulder and say, you're going to have to talk to him, let him know why we're here. And I'll give you guidance, just in case.
Alright. Let's get some Malganar back here. T-Rex. Don't think we need a T-Rex.
We
You
always
guys have
need a
lost the
T-Rex.
ability to cast
Talking about-
Polymorph.
I want to fight a T-Rex though. I didn't
Yeah.
realize I wanted
I mean,
to
we can do that when we get out of here.
You want to ride a T-Rex? Go right.
Fight one.
We had a Felix.
Also-
What are you talking about?
Also ride one.
A Felix.
A T-Rex.
Who loves
Right.
crashing open doors even though it makes no sense.
He likes a special rock that I still have in my inventory somewhere.
This one?
It's like a separate personality embedded deep in the back of Felix's brain.
I wonder what will happen if I ever bring out the rock. Will you just
Oh, that's
mind
the
just
same
go?
one.
You'd be like looking straight at the rock, be like, oh, rock.
Rock feels familiar. I can't remember where.
Hold on, I'm
Times when
trying
you
to find
see it,
an
I just bring
appropriate...
it out.
Ooh.
Ooh? Ooh? Oh.
Ah, that's much better.
Are we all adding to this, or...?
Hold on.
Well, what are we adding to?
Wait a minute. We're all in the white void.
Oh,
Whoa! It's like,
Right?
Oh god.
That's
Oh,
a terrible
God.
background.
No! No!
The perspective is a little weird.
The perspective is a
This
little
is what
weird.
Doctor Strange sees whenever he teleports, doesn't he?
I feel like the table. I feel like the table is being flipped when I look at it from
yeah.
either end.
Don't like.
I don't
Quick.
like it. That's making me feel even more sick.
Hold on.
Whoa! Like if it was actually like
Oh, okay.
parallel,
I'm just
parallel
zooming
to the
table
ground,
now.
it'd be nice.
Yeah. Sorry. That was a terrible link.
Link to what? The past?
Please be better.
Slightly.
Slightly. Okay.
Don't look straight down.
Oh fuck!
I told you
Alright.
not.
That looks
Well,
pretty
there
good.
we go.
Okay, this will have to do.
Oh, yeah.
We're in a
This
church.
is.
This is
Did everyone
Weird
remember to put on your best suit?
it's weird though because the background isn't moving, only the table is. When I'm used to me moving around in the background, and now it looks like
It only doesn't move if you like zoom out. Otherwise, when you like change angles, but when you zoom in or out, yeah. At least that's how it is for me. I can't speak for everybody, obviously.
Looks good.
no, I'm happy with the background.
Okay, and the lighting is back to a normal lighting. Jeez,
I
everything
prefer-
feels
Normal lighting.
no longer the intense, intense fiery
Red,
Intense
red.
fiery flames.
Yeah,
fiery crimson.
let's get this out here. To give us paved bricks. That'll do.
Bricks. You
Lock
broke
it down.
bricks.
Wait, where'd you guys go? Oh, here you are.
Oh, yeah, we're right here. You haven't left.
You guys the right size? Actually, that's
Oh,
that's a little on the small side.
Ow!
Calling me small.
Not you.
I am small. I accept that.
You calling me
Isn't-
Tawny?
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying I lost weight? Thank you.
I could always go find your demon to go eat.
All right. This guy.
Wait, I just realized we're level 11. No, 10. Never mind.
So we're getting greeted by this guy who's definitely
You're
not
getting ahead of
vampire.
yourself.
Excuse me. Who's in the lead? Or are you guys just kind of walking up together?
What's his name?
You don't know.
Definitely not Alucard.
Vlad. Or Drake.
But seriously, Felix, if you're getting hungry, I could go find you a demon somewhere.
Again, I'm not interested in finding out if eating demon makes me a cannibal.
Just having this entire conversation from this weird dude.
I'm not the one who started this conversation, by the way.
It's definite not
you said
vampire.
you what?
When did I say I was hungry?
Too skinny. You're talking
I was
about
out of
yourself
character.
being-
Okay. So as you guys come up the stairs, the figure, exceptionally well dressed. They have a pale complexion. They seem human, aside from two features, perhaps three, that would indicate otherwise. They have pointed ears. They are fairly tall, like maybe 6'6", and quite skinny. There is an air of elegance and grace about them. The main feature that would indicate that the fact that they are not human or as human as they appear are their eyes, demonic eyes, orange with red outline and black slits for the pupils.
Guys, they have a butler. I want one.
Sorry, I think we made a wrong turn.
Do you have enough money for a butler?
Yeah, but I don't have
That
a
is
house.
true. We do have
With-
no for a
I don't have a house. And why the fuck would I stay in one house?
I mean, we joked about like
Mm.
buying our own ship, but I think we probably could.
You probably
Buy
could.
several shit.
That'd be cool.
Genny.
We could buy the Jenny. We're rich.
But-
Ooh, better. What if we buy like pay for the research and get an airship?
There you go.
I like that idea.
Convert the Jenny into an airship. I like it.
I don't know about that last part, but
As you guys have, I sit standing at
Yes.
the bottom of these stairs, kind of like, hey, cool, they have a butler, and have somehow gotten on to, oh yeah, let's buy an airship. The individual
Anyway.
is waiting there with a broad grin on their face. At the top of the stairs near the gate, maybe like, probably 150 feet away. These are big. It's a big staircase, big kind of landing for these gates.
Why?
hold on, it'll take us a while, he says, and he starts the first step of stairs and starts walking up.
All right.
Oh, hold on. It's a lot
You
of
guys going to
stairs.
follow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
It's
follow
gonna
up.
be easy to go up these stairs. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Somebody's out of shape.
I reckon. Heading up the stairs and making the kind of it's a bit of a journey. He's waiting there, still fairly happy as you guys walk slowly towards him. And as you guys approach, he's like, welcome, negotiators. I'm so
Alex
glad
finally makes
to.
it- let's- Sorry.
We've been expecting you. I'm glad to see you've made it.
Oh, just hold on a second, he says, as you see Felix like on all fours, grasping for the final step.
Don't worry about this dramatic person.
It is still extremely hot, so I'm guessing that Felix is
No,
gone
the
up pretty-
temperature went down as soon as we walked through.
He's resistant to fire damage
Yeah,
anyway.
like
so-
Felix this is like Felix's homeland, pretty much.
It didn't sound like there were a lot of stairs, okay? I'm just playing to what his description said.
I mean, stairs not so much. The landing is longer. Big
Oh, okay.
wide landing for the gates.
Alright, never mind then, never mind.
No,
Dramatic.
no,
Child.
you're just completely being dramatic.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He's always dramatic.
Quite.
Who do we have the pleasure of speaking?
I'm merely here to, on behalf of Lord Brightstar. Jeez, I've been watching
Morningstar,
too much Lucifer.
I know, right?
That Freudian slip.
Yeah, I'm here at the behest of Lord Brightstar to give you a grand tour and to introduce you to the demonic triumvirate.
Emphasis on grand.
It was quite the unexpected welcome.
I'm very intrigued.
He's going to look over each of you. Yes. Felix Greycastle. Tyrus Pactsworn. The newest edition, Golroth. Mulari of Fenmore. And of course, Gabriel Murphy. It's a pleasure to have you all, and welcome to the castle of the Triumvirate. As his eyes pass over each of you, he lands on... His eyes don't meet yours, Gabriel, but it looks like he is staring at you. Particularly, you feel like he is staring right at where the shard is.
Oh, I think he's got the hots for here.
Yes, try and hide behind the shortest character in the party.
You're up there too.
Ah,
Is that a shard in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
But I
Yes,
think he's got
anyway.
the hots for you, Gabriel. You gotta be careful. I wanted first dibs, but I can't help with that.
Honestly,
that-
it looks like he wants to propose.
he's going to turn and beckon for you all to follow as the massive gates begin opening outward. To a double door gate. Looks like they
Double door
go
gate?
up maybe. They're probably like 100 meters tall. They are massive.
Ooh.
Those are some big doors.
I know, right? Like, so much bigger than the ones we have back home.
Quite.
Ah, yes. Well, some
There's
of
a-
our
there's a joke
residents
being
are
had here.
quite particular in size. They are required for them to be able to fit through comfortably. You know, from
I
time to
see.
time we have the occasional extra large visitor.
Ah.
There's still a joke to be had here. I just can't think of how to word it.
Yup.
right
Probably shouldn't joke about the giant.
now. Compensating for
yes.
something.
Well, they're definitely not compensating for something at this point.
I was going to make a yo mama.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Your mama's so fat that even she can't
Gosh.
fit through these doors.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, he leads you out into a long. The whole castle is like a very shiny, smooth black stone, embroidered with a lot of deep reds and gold. It is quite ostentatious, and all over the place you see various symbols carved. Some in like tapestries, others kind of crudely etched into corners of the floor or wall. There's 3 symbols in particular. Which symbols are they?
I'm just gonna. Like,
I don't
use
know.
present
What
to-
symbols are they?
One, you do see a lot, particularly some appear to be quite large on the floor. Certainly not drawn by human-sized hands. It looks like they've been etched into some of the grounds and walls with dragon claws. Massive, gargantuan dragon claws. They depict a dragon head with 5 claw marks running through them. Others, there are just like cylindrical black rods everywhere. It's in a lot of the architecture. These perfectly smooth, unadorned cylindrical black rods. But here and there, you do see just a couple of them lying around. Here and there. You get the sense that in a place as large as this, some of the rubbish, the dust that is lying around are, these obviously quite well used holy symbols. Or perhaps unholy symbols might be the better term to use.
Sacred.
Sacred, yeah, I guess.
It works.
Whatever works. Leading you through these hallways, he takes a turn and begins like the long the long journey through the triumvirate's castle, leading you here and
And
there.
on your right, you can see the study. This is where I find the sorcerer's their tomes. Ooh. And on your left, here's the kitchen. This is where we make the hot sauce that burns your tongue off. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Not quite that. As he's moving through, he's like, I suppose we should begin with a stop off by Lady Tiamat. She can be quite unhappy if she is not properly greeted by visitors to the castle.
Any suggestions for a proper greeting?
Yes, proper greeting for Lady Tiamat. Of course, with all of the triumvirate, you should show them the utmost respect.
Of course.
Well, Lady Tiamat,
Who is
she has
this
the...
lady?
What was that?
And who is this lady?
Oh, Lady
Dean.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
She is the Lady of Hunger.
Oh.
Yes.
One of the three.
There's 3 of them? Damn.
Yeah, the triumvirate. Just one of them.
Do you really think I pay attention to this kind of shit?
You were asking.
Is that a trick question?
The butler will turn towards you, Malari, and is like, yes, quite. You know, it's often that we don't have to really pay attention to those small details. And he'll give you a smile. And as he smiles, you can actually see that his teeth are not normal human teeth. They're actually sharp. Each one pointed.
Ugh. Guys, if I disappear for a while, and so does the butler, don't worry about us, okay?
Oh.
There are way too many ways I can take that.
Very well. I'm not
as-
gonna judge.
As the butler continues leading you down this hall, it splits off into 3 ways, each with a distinct theme. One is just an inky abyss.
Is Bendy
Wait.
gonna be there?
You can hear
No.
down the inky abyss. You can hear howls of agony and rage.
I'll be back in a second.
Sex dungeon!
Another is a
Agony and rage.
all of these hallways are massive in size. Another leading off another way is quite wide and is adorned with dragon scales and other draconic imagery. And the third is much more ostentatious, really going for the that kind of royal godly theme.
Got marble statues of himself and portraits and a fountain that like spews water out of his mouth.
And he leads you off down the way of the draconic path. It's a little while before you come to what is essentially a big. They're doors in the shape of, well, you think they're doors. 2 massive dragon wings blocking your path. They seem at least somewhat natural as they open out, as if they were truly alive. Both, they're shiny red dragon wings that open up, and standing, yeah.
Guys, they're so shiny! I wanna touch them.
Out across in this massive, quite large room, you see a 5-headed dragon.
Guys, can I have it?
It's more that she will have you.
Yeah.
I feel be careful, Malari. This is no ordinary dragon.
The butler will stand off to the side And he will point towards you all and say, "The Chosen, may I present to you Lady Tiamat, the Lady of Hunger."
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
He'll kind of glance over and go like, "Tiamat, these are the Chosen." She'll stand... already standing, she'll come, taking a few steps closer. "What is this? You did not tell me that there would be visitors."
He's telling you now. He did not want to surprise you.
"Silence! You're in my domain, and you shall speak when spoken to, or else I sense a great deal of power within you. I feel like I should." And she begins... you can see her morphing, quickly turning from her massive five-headed dragon appearance to a more humanoid form. In this form, she appears like a Vrestic woman. She has long, dark hair, pale skin, and completely black eyes. Still in quite, yes, her clothing is revealing, one could say.
She looks tasty. I'd love to have some fun with that.
Again, I advise caution.
Advise caution.
She takes a couple of steps closer to you, Felix. Felix, you feel like... You still feel like you're being watched, and within that feeling of being watched, there is an undertone of rage and indignation that you feel.
At the voice, at the thing watching me, or the thing watching me is angry.
The thing watching you is angry.
And the entire inner dialogue in his head the entire time this is going on is, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck."
Sounds like to me he's cheating.
She takes a step very close to you, comes up and goes to reach out a hand to you. Such power. Oh, what I wouldn't do to gobble you up. And she licks her lips.
Ooh,
I'm spoken for.
Oh,
Not
that
that you're
isn't...
not lovely, but
That's not a concern. Once I'm done with you, you won't be much of anything, really. And the butler will just, quite sternly, towards her, say, "Tiamat, Lord Brightstar would be quite displeased if you ate any of his esteemed guests."
You mean toys? We're toys. We can tell we're toys. Come on now.
Laurie, stop, please.
You can see her as she's going out to kind of caress your head. She freezes and becomes quite rigid. A wave of palpable fear coming over her, and she withdraws her arm. Of course. My mistake. I shall find another way to sate my hunger.
Can I get patted by her? I want to be patted by her.
She looks over to you, Malari, and is like, yes, you do have... I feel like you do have the capabilities, the same desire, the greed, the hunger, the need for vengeance, and... Yes. Oh. You are quite adept in ritual sacrifice. She kind of bites a fingernail there. Oh. It is unfortunate, as Lord Brightstar would be most displeased if I did any harm towards you, but you would make an excellent follower.
You'll take warlock level.
Yeah.
Cleric, even.
Yeah.
Felix is just standing there stiff, trying not to move, sweating a little, terrified
Yeah,
of
you're
this woman.
terrified.
Malari's just like, step on me, mommy!
Hey, you don't know, Malari might be into that. Come on now. She's into some weird
I'm not
shit.
judging, I'm just saying.
Hey, no judgment.
Well, alas. She looks over to the butler and she looks like she's going to say something and then almost stops and biting her tongue. Right, so I have seen the guests. Actually, that one's quite interesting. She looks over at Gabriel. Oh. Yes. Yes.
No, thank you.
She goes, transforming back from her humanoid shape into her dragonoid, her five-headed dragon form, towering over all of you. The head's kind of sweeping down, encircling the group a little. Her main red dragon-like head coming down towards you, Gabriel. Oh, I must have it.
Just like
Please.
Grimace at it.
Give it to me. The power. Oh.
Guys, I think she's just about to have an orgasm just thinking about you guys.
What is with everyone wanting to get into Gabriel's pants?
She was trying to get into your pants, like, literally a few seconds ago.
Mine.
No,
Hers.
no, she was
Felix.
trying to get into Felix's.
Yeah, I know. It's usually Felix or Gabriel.
She'll go,
but yeah,
seeing
when-
Gabriel, you take a slight move back.
Slight
She'll
step,
go.
yeah.
Standing, like she'll go stepping around, kind of like over you, Goroth, and towards you further.
I will try to put myself in between her and Gabriel.
Yeah, her massive legs are kind of like over the top of you, so you have to duck, darting around towards Gabriel. The butler's like, perhaps it is time for us to take our leave now. Lady Tiamat, once you have calmed down, I'm sure you can interact with... Oh, she's not listening. Let's go. All this time, the five heads, all five heads are like turned towards Gabriel. Gabriel, again, you don't get the feeling that she is looking at you specifically. You get the feeling that all of her attention is focused on one singular object on your possession.
I wonder what that be.
What could it be?
I want to get it in the bag, but I don't want to notice.
No, don't take it away. Such power.
Gabriel,
No, she's talking about to go right.
Gabriel, if you need help, you can ask me for help, but you might get a little bit of a kiss.
I'm going to try to very surreptitiously, I don't know how this is going to go, but like shove it into the bag I'm holding from just on my persons. Try to like sneak behind people.
All of these eyes
Yeah,
here,
I
they're
know.
like completely wide. Like almost like a cat that is about to pounce on its prey. She takes a tentative step forward towards you as you guys are continuing to like slowly move away. You're nearly at the doors at this stage as the butler kind of takes a step in front of you all, and it's just like, Lady Tiamat, this is so unbecoming of Well, I would say that. Regardless, Lord Brightstar would be displeased. The voice at the end booming throughout the room. And with that, she kind of seems a bit shaken back to her senses and cowers a little as the massive 5-headed dragon kind of goes back down on its haunches away, bowing their heads towards the butler.
Damn, a man with power.
As you guys take a step back out of the room, the big dragon wings closing.
You just wanted her to size us up, huh?
I'll
And
put
that
the
was
shard
Lady Tiamat.
in the bag of holding.
Okay. He kind of, as you're doing so, his eyes snap towards you, Gabriel, as you do it. And you can see, a bit of a, damn it, look on his face as you're doing that. But he doesn't say anything. But you are able to chuck it in the bag of holding. And the power of Nengwan in a bag of holding causes... No.
Yeah, the second Felix walks out of Tiamat's room and the door is closed.
Yeah, breathe again.
Yeah. Felix, you still feel... You still feel anger from the presence watching you.
You're mad at
What's
me,
wrong,
he
Felix?
says under his breath.
It's wooden bullets.
She, makes quite the impression.
Well, her hunger is her namesake.
I believe it.
Alright.
Alright, very quickly. I've held it in for as long as I could because I didn't want to miss this, but now I really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. we shall kind of slightly continue along as you guys are led further through the kind of large twisting tunnels of the draconic area.
I want to say thanks to the butler. I didn't get your name before. What was your name?
Oh, I'm just a miss. I'm here at the behest of Lord Brightstar.
Okay. Well, thanks for that.
Of
Cough,
course.
cough, morning star.
Brightstar. No. It would be unpleasant if the chosen, those who are here to save the world from the threat of the Svärmfa, would be harmed so much as a hair.
Indeed.
Besides of which, you are a champion of Nengwan, and as much as he can turn a blind eye to some things, there are others that he can certainly not let happen.
I'm sure he wouldn't be happy with the shard falling into the hands of demons. I'll look at him.
She's more of a dragon than a demon, but demonic to some degree nonetheless. So, let's continue along. We'll have to pass through the territory of the Lord of Pain.
Pain? Mm.
Yes, do be careful. The Lord of Pain is not always within his wits. But it will be good for you to see him, I'm sure. Lord Brightstar would certainly like you to see the state of our triumvirate. I think. You guys, once again, let off. The terrain changes slightly from the kind of draconic sort of area to just like rugged black caves held up by perfectly cylindrical black pillars. This area is even wider and larger than the one required for a gargantuan beast such as Lady Tiamat and her draconic consorts as they come and go. As you're approaching and begin entering this territory, you can hear screams of agony and pain and just inhuman creatures letting out.
Well, that sounds like fun. Again, I say sex dungeon.
Well, torture dungeon, perhaps. As
Potato, come on now.
as the butler is leading you guys through this area, he kind of freezes for a moment and turns back, and out from behind a pillar, a hulking beast emerges.
The Hulk.
No, not quite. You can see this hulking beast has these cylindrical rods and black spines pierced into its body. Some, like, entering one side and coming out of the other of arms, legs, even its torso.
Yes.
The butler is like, I'll be back, and he clicks his fingers and kind of just vanishes in a puff of sulfurous smoke.
All right.
Guys, I promise I didn't take him.
Well, you're still here, so yes.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is she still here? And Felix will reach out his hand and like feel around her face just to make
Malaria's.
sure.
Yeah, Malaria, feel Felix feeling around your
Felix.
face.
Oh, yep.
Felix, you filling me up now?
Okay. He immediately takes his hand back. Oh god.
Could I just asked?
Let's see if we can get a suitable creature for this.
Yes. Well, what other nightmare creature can you possibly spring forth?
Yes, what can I spring for you, indeed?
It's a spring!
It's Spring Mario. Oh god. My arch nemesis, the Spring power-up. For Mario Galaxy. The one that barely... It doesn't even work.
We could try
The one that
that.
just bounced you all over the place. With no control.
Oh god.
I guess this is alright for the moment. I don't want to spend too long trying to find a creature.
Hmm.
Ooh, hello.
Spiky gremlin. Or that.
I'll go through a couple more pages.
Gleb Rizu. Bob Devil.
Lubba 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 lub.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
interesting.
Who are you? Ettercap.
That's you, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
What is that? It is not that.
Can't you see us? Just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man.
Alrighty. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, if it's Leviathan, maybe just a big fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
This one will do.
There's always a bigger fish.
It is not a barb devil. It is not Leviathan.
It is Legion.
We are as numerous as the Roman army.
And it's about this big.
Was somebody spiky?
It is. It is impaled by various rods. As it steps out, it lets out a monstrous scream, ear-piercing and frightening. Roll initiative.
Oh, my ears!
Hey! We were abandoned by our host. I am not going to give this place 5 stars.
So rude. In a natural 20.
Remind me, do I have advantage on initiative?
Yes. Yes, always.
Yes, always. I'm always
Next
be
level.
past that.
Next level, I'll get advantage on initiative.
Yes.
See. Ooh!
Shit.
Alrighty then, I'll go put that in.
Okay, who got it by 5?
Not me.
Meh.
Oh, Ross.
I got 4.
How did
I
you
mean-
guys... Amazing.
Oh shit, that means I need to pay attention.
Amazing.
I am, thank you.
Alrighty, Gabriel, you're up first as this creature staggers towards you guys.
Jesus.
Oh dear god.
Behind us, too.
Hello. 1 second, I was not prepared. Yeah.
Sorry, I should have been playing this as soon as you guys have entered.
That's the music's.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
we need our
Boss
music.
battle music.
Oh yeah, the Hidden Citizens version of Beethoven's symphony.
No?
I don't think I know it.
Actually, I'll give you guys...
I can send you a link afterwards.
Cool.
Sorry, I'll kill Rhythmbot briefly and bring it back as something different.
That'll show Rhythmbot who's boss.
There we go. I'll kill him and bring him back.
No, Razian!
Okay, so what are you doing, Gabriel?
I'll do a level 4 spiritual weapon.
Oh, nice.
All I see is an orb.
It is an orb.
It's a small orb of force. Yeah, that's just one section to get past. And it's actually alright, cool. So then that's another smash into it. For 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Smashes into him a few times. Does 21 force damage. Oh, that was
Okay.
max damage. I got 2 8s.
Nice.
Nice. That'll deal... You feel like as it smashes into the creature, it seems like it is more effective than you thought it would be. As the creature goes and bits of flesh and blood kind of splatter up, you can hear crunching of bone, and the rods all over it glow briefly.
I'll then disengage and step back.
Okay.
And it's all.
That's a lot of HP. Double damage, so that'll be 42.
Yes, 42.
Nice. That'll put it on That much. Very good.
Nice.
Um, okay,
I don't know if I should go up to this.
Malari, you're up.
It's a bit pointy, guys. I'm not sure if I want to go up to it.
You're
Here's
the one who
pointy.
likes. You like killing things, don't you?
Yeah, but it's pointy. I'm gonna get stabbed.
Think of it as horny, not spiky. Horny. You like horny things, right?
What?
Pretend that
Shut
it's
up now.
pretend that it's Felix.
One of you climb up its spike, stab it in the eyes.
This creature's... I should do a better job of describing this
Oh
creature,
yeah,
because
spikes.
the model is just a relative approximation. This creature is massive hulking. It is quite bulky, and all over its body these cylindrical rods have been pierced through its, not just its skin, but through its flesh and body as well. Hands, arms, legs, even like stabbed into its back and chest. They are not as spiky as the model would suggest, but they are like perfectly flat, round cylindrical rods. In place of eyes, this creature has two of these rods poking out. And it looks like it has a couple of these embedded into its head and skull. Aside from that,
Not
it is...
horny, not horny at all. I was wrong. Never
Yeah,
mind.
not horny. It is bipedal, quite bulky overall. Yeah, there's a bit of a mass to it. Bipedal, two big, thick, hulking arms.
And you said at the moment the rods are like glowing, like illuminated, or like red hot.
On the impact of the damage taken, it looked like they were glowing briefly,
Okay.
but they are not glowing at the moment.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so because I have an idea, Laura. I might need your help, but unfortunately, I can't. I wonder, can I get Laura to kind of push me up in the air so that I can kick something into its eyes more?
Tosh me!
Yeah?
No,
Throw me.
I'll help with.
Throw me!
I'll help with maneuvers. If you want me to.
I don't know. What kind of effect would that do if I kind of went back down and kind of put it more in the spikes from its eyes into its head?
You guys don't know, but you could always try.
I might as well try. Do I have to do an acrobatics?
I would say this would take Golroth's action to chuck you, but you can do a kind of help prepare action, and yeah, basically prepare an action.
Yeah, are you okay with that, Golroth?
Yeah, I'll throw you.
Do I have to roll for anything for this?
No, that's just a held action.
Basically, you're waiting for Golroth's action.
Yeah, waiting for me to take a turn, and then you'll make a roll.
I'll guess I'll wait. I can't think of what to do with the pointy bits, unless I want to climb it.
Yeah, okay. So if you take a held action, that'll end your turn here.
Yeah.
Okay. Felix, you're up.
Alrighty then. What I'm gonna do is, as a bonus action, first off, I'm gonna turn around. Oh my god, when did you get here? And he's going to cast Planar Warrior as a bonus action.
Nice.
And obviously, I choose this big guy as the creature that this will affect. Until the end of this turn, if I hit it, this creature ignores damage resistances. And if it also does a d8 of force damage. But that's if I hit it, which is what I'm going to attempt to do.
All right.
Over here. 15. This might be good for now. And he's gonna shoot. I need to look at my weapons here. Where the hell am I? I'll go with the, yeah, we'll go with the pistol. We'll go with the magic pistol. Make 2 shots with the magic pistol.
Alrighty.
Now, don't fuck me on this D20. You motherfucker.
What the fuck did I just say?
That is 11.
Oh, damn. You're
That was an
They're
11
cursed.
total
At 11 total?
for that first attack.
That misses.
Alrighty.
That it-
Well,
That's impressive.
You should just throw them off the table and see if you get a better roll.
alrighty. What I'm going to do is roll over here. And then drop it. For the next one. That one's a 19.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Bloody hell.
The only problem is I just realized I would need a bonus action to reload, but I already used my bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Damn it!
Can we say this was for the York bow?
Sure. We can say this is for the York bow. I'll allow it.
Alright. So, a d8. 8 plus 4, 12. But thanks to Planar Warrior, I get another d8. Another 8!
Wow.
16 plus 4, 20 damage. That almost made up for it.
20
Pretty
damage.
impressive.
As you go, drawing back the arrow, having marked it, being surrounded by that kind of spectral energy, you go taking a shot. Ah, you used Planar Warrior, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you roll an extra d20 for me?
D20.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'll move this out of the way. 16.
Alright, that'll hit. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh. Could you roll 1d10 and add 6 to it? Sorry, could you add 1d10 and an additional 1d8?
Alright. Yeah. These two here.
The curse.
Let's see. That is 4 and 4. 8 total. I'm not sure what that does.
8 plus 6 will be 14. Okay, so as you pump the first Yorkbow shot and it goes and it misses, you're like, damn it. Pumping it again, you release, and as you release, the arrow goes, sinks in. It actually tears a good chunk of flesh. Seems like this creature is... I mean, it seems like it's a bit more fragile than any other creature that you've encountered. But there's a lot of it. So that 20 damage that you do will be doubled to 40.
God damn.
Oh. Okay.
And as you do that, you kind of see and feel the presence that has been watching you grow stronger. And you see a glimmer as a katana kind of briefly apparates, it itself being somewhat spectral and filled with planar energy as it goes, striking the creature on the back. Doing an additional 30...
Jeez.
No, that's not right. Doing an additional 28 damage.
Damn.
He'll say to himself, if that's who I think it is, thank you for the assist.
Is that your turn?
I believe so.
Okay, Tyrus, you're up.
I'm probably just going to use Fairy Fire on him.
Okay. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Those aren't great. 16.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, 17.
Oh, what the hell is your spellcasting save?
Yeah, 17.
17.
What the hell?
Yeah, same.
Plus 5. So
Yeah, 5
Oh.
and then 4 from Regency. Yeah. Just plus
Righto.
9 on the 8. Yeah.
I am casting the from the sword itself, so
Rightio. I didn't realize you guys were so strong.
We're level 10s now, yeah.
Okay.
so now everybody has advantage. He's glowing in rainbow light.
9.
Do you have we'll just get a
He's
ring marker.
glowing in rainbow light.
It
Would you
is.
say that he's blinded by the light?
No.
It's dim.
Oh, okay.
It's dim, but everybody has advantage against him now.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
We've wrapped up what we could do.
That's me.
Tyrus is excellent for Pride Month since all of his magic is rainbow.
Cool.
That's me, so it's turn.
Okay, so your turn done. The
All right.
Leviathan.
Oh no, it's turn, isn't it?
It's the beast.
The beast.
The Leviathan spawn. Who did the most to it?
I don't know.
It's either Felix or Gabriel.
I think Gabriel.
I did 42, but I
Yeah,
think...
Gabriel did the most on his own.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
So it's going to go, and you can see it'll actually pull out an extra long cylindrical spike from one of its hands and throw it at you, Gabriel.
Oh, reaction to give a disadvantage.
Okay.
But if it sees, it only works if it's using vision. If it actually doesn't use
Oh.
vision, it uses else, then it won't actually work at it. It's,
Okay.
it's a light blip.
Noted. That's a... 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
24 with disadvantage. Jesus.
I don't think I had disadvantage.
It didn't have disadvantage.
Ah.
Let's take some damage. Gabriel, you take... 4. 25 piercing
Yep.
as the rod goes
Damn.
and impales into your body. It's like stuck into your stomach, and you can feel it lodged into you.
Gabriel just shout out. Spit up some blood.
Yeah. Do you need to make a concentration check?
For spiritual weapon, no.
Excellent. Good to know. And with that, it'll just take a couple of steps forward. It is leaving range of the spiritual weapon here.
That doesn't matter. It's an extension of me, so there's no opportunity to take. I also use my reaction.
Yeah.
But cheers.
It'll get in up amongst you all. And that'll be its turn. Goroth, you're up.
I will do the thing with Malari. I'll check her up to see if she can stab it in the eye or whatever she was going to do.
Okay, make an improvised weapon check with Malari.
No.
Improvise. Is this just a regular attack without proficiency?
Regular attack with proficiency.
With proficiency?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, that's 13 plus 9, which is 21.
21. Okay. You kind of go, but taking the small tabaxi and kind of going like speedball. Malari, your feet rest on Goroth's massive hands and arms, and as he throws, you push off. Using your reaction, you go up and basically land right at the creature's massive head. What are you going to do from there?
Okay. So Yuri has holes in his eyes, right?
Yeah. The cylindrical rods are sticking out of its eyes, or its eye sockets, at least.
I had an idea of either taking them out of his eyes and then shoving them back in, but I'm not sure if that will work.
You can certainly try.
Well, some on his face. I didn't think this part through properly.
What do you want to do? Do you want to rip a rod out of its eye socket, or push a rod further into its eye socket?
Push it further in.
Okay. Make a strength-based attack roll.
A strength. Okay.
So, roll your attack and add strength to it.
Yeah, roll d20 and add strength and proficiency. Yay! Yay! That'll be plenty.
17.
I'm gonna say you can sneak attack with this as well. So roll the damage for shoving this rod further into its skull. Maybe 2d4. The shape and size of it. And then feel free to sneak attack on top of that.
I missed it. Did she get the advantage of Fairy Fire?
Oh, no. Kidding, you can roll advantage.
I love how you picked it up, rolled it, and it's like, wait, hang on a second.
That's not my job.
Bye.
Bye, where did it go?
Bye, have a great time.
It rolled off.
Yeah, I love you. Bye bye.
Well, Still 17, I
Yep.
guess.
For so very nearly a natural 20.
So close.
So, unbelievably close.
Oh dear.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
She needs to make that noise sometimes for no reason.
Tried
Yeah.
so hard
That's
and
it.
got so far. But in
In
the
the
end,
end,
will it even matter?
19.
It's not lyric.
19 plus
Doesn't even matter.
plus strength, I guess. What's your strength modifier?
2.
Okay, so it'll be 22 damage, double that for 44.
Dang.
Gabriel.
You wanted that to crit.
Bring up the log. Use that bonus action on it.
You also take 44 damage.
Damn!
As
To me?
As Malari go and push, shoving the cylindrical rod further into its skull, it yelps out in pain, and with that pain, all of the glods begin rowing. All of the rods begin glowing on its body,
What?
as does the rod on Gabriel.
I take
Sorry,
44 damage.
Gabriel!
No, sorry, you take
glowing
you take
glue.
22. You take 22. It takes
22. Alright.
yeah.
That good.
Doing the numbers in my head. Hold on, something's not right about this.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Alrighty. And that's Goroth, that's your action. Malari, that's your reaction. Goroth, you have the rest of your turn.
Will it take the stick out of Gabriel?
I will. Oh, let's see. Trying to say. Yeah, no, whatever. I will. I will action surge.
I'm sorry, what?
I used my action to throw Malari at it, and so now I'm action surging to have a second action.
Another action.
That doesn't give me a second bonus action, does it? I mean,
No.
it doesn't matter because I haven't used my first bonus action anyway. Yeah. So I'll just attack it twice.
If
Nah, I
he's
don't need to. I don't need to go into a rage
damaged,
for this. This guy's weak.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, go.
Let's see. I got an 8 and an 18, both plus 9.
Laura,
so
the
the
damage
lowest I
to
got was-
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Both hit.
Oh well.
Alright. Frostbite 4. For the first. You're using the Frostbite sword?
Yes.
Ah, nice. Very good.
So
Oh, by the way,
both
these
hit.
attacks are being made with advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay. Then quickly roll again, see if I get a crit. I do not. Both of those rolls were worse. So first
Alrighty.
instance of damage. Let me just remind myself of how frostbite works. Extra d4. Oh wait, no. So this first one, because he doesn't have frostbite, it's just
It'll apply
7.
the first level of Frostbite.
Yeah. It's 7 plus 5, which is 13 damage.
Okay, it'll take twice that. Gabriel, you take 13
Plus
damage.
5 is 12.
13.
12.
Alright. 4.
Plus 5 is 12.
That's 7 plus 5. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Worry,
It is
apparently,
12.
apparently Alex can't mathematics today, so we're pretty good.
It
What?
was Alex. It's Chris.
Yeah, it was me, but
No,
Alex,
but Alex still can't math today.
yeah,
Okay.
Alex was the one who said it was the damage after I told him it was 13. But anyway,
Can't do reverse math.
Wait, I just gave it
Subtraction?
more damage, I think.
well, if I see that
Yeah,
my
we-
hit, can I use?
Wait, how much? What was the? What'd you roll on the damage?
7. So I rolled.
Oh, and it should
No,
be.
isn't that +3?
Yeah, it is. It is a +3 magical weapon.
+3 weapon, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah, no. So it's +8, so there's another 3 damage. So yeah, 15 damage. That would have been.
Right. We're
And
getting
less
there.
the damage to you, Caleb.
Such another 2 damage.
You should take. Yeah.
Instead of taking my second attack, seeing
Oh,
how
it
this
does also
is-
have frostbite now.
instead of taking the second attack, seeing how it's affecting Gabriel, can I try to rip the thing out of him? With for a bonus action?
I'm going to say for your remaining attack and bonus action, that'll be okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I will try to do that.
Okay. Make a strength-based check.
You can see I'm torn and bleeding out of orifices. I'm back 4 of my health.
God.
Well, that was a nat 1 on that strength-based check.
Yay!
So 6. Wait, no, I've got proficiency, so 10.
That's not enough. As you go, you're like, oh, this won't do. You go, putting massive hand on the rod that's embedded in Gabriel's stomach. And with all of your strength, you go, and you pull, and Gabriel sure is coming with that rod. You're basically swinging around the rod with Gabriel on it a bit here.
How much damage do I take?
You don't,
Yeah, that's what I'm
luckily.
Yeah, do I accidentally hit him with a beast? Yeah, can I use Gabriel as an improvised weapon now?
Yes, but the creature sure will take extra damage from that.
Yeah, okay, so that is my turn then.
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Gabriel, you're
The
up.
tactic just to try and shake Gabriel off of the stick. Like, come on.
Yeah, can I try to remove myself from the thing?
Sure can.
Strength.
Yes, please.
That's just went wrong.
Oh.
And an 18.
Oh! 18. That's sufficient. As you go, bracing yourself, gritting your teeth, you're not
Adrenaline.
having this. You're not going to be linked to this creature. You go, pulling the rod out of yourself with a bit of a yelp. You take one internal damage.
It's the worst damage to take.
Yeah. You take 1 damage from pulling the rod out, and you kind of throw it.
Nice.
It clatters to the floor. You can see it immediately begins disintegrating.
I will move this thing. Yeah, 20 feet. Move this ball up and just start making it in the back of the head, hopefully.
Alright, make the attack with advantage.
Nice. 17, so 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, 9 force damage.
It'll take 18 force damage. Maths.
Maths is hard.
Could I just use a calculator instead?
Double is 36.
I have
You
a
don't
question
have one
for you
out?
after we finish this session, Alex.
Hmm?
It's after we finish, not now.
Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Again, as you strike it, it seems to take extra damage from this, and it glows. All of the rods on it glow with the strike. But you no longer take that extra damage, Gabriel.
Good.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Malari, you're up.
Oh, yay! So I come on. Is he mainly focused on Gabriel or everybody else?
He seems to be pretty focused on everyone, but it is a big, relatively slow creature. You get the feeling that it doesn't kill things by... It doesn't kill things as much by predating upon them itself. It probably has some other means of winning its battles.
Slow, painful deaths, I guess. Well, I come up to... I run up behind him.
Yeah.
Because he's a big, slow creature and he's probably dumb. Probably wants Gabriel for his crystal. And attack him from behind with my daggers.
Alrighty. Which dagger will you use as your primary and which is your offhand?
Vicious is usually my primary with the magic.
Okay.
Yeah. And then usually my silver dagger is my...
Oh well, you have the keen and the poison, so they're both magic.
That's true, I do have the poison. Mathematics... 25?
Yeah, that'll hit. Did you roll with advantage?
No.
You will always have advantage until I get hit.
Oh, well, okay.
Always, but just for this fight.
Well, 25 is gonna be it.
Okay, nice. Stabbing in, hitting the creature. Was this the... Which dagger was this?
Vicious.
Vicious, nice. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Is it advantage with damage as well or no?
No. If only.
If only. One day maybe.
Advantage with damage. A terrifying prospect.
8.
Nice. 8. It'll take twice that. I don't want to do those maths.
16.
No, I don't want to do the maths on how much HP it has remaining.
Alright.
Again, raking the dagger down, the keen dagger down this creature's body, it seems like its flesh tears more easily. And as you're doing so, the rods glow, causing it to yelp out in extra pain. Alright, and then offhand dagger attack. If you're using an offhand dagger attack, that is.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Alright, roll with advantage. Uh,
18.
18 will hit. You haven't used your sneak attack yet this turn.
Might as well use it for this one, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh,
Go for it.
Twenty-one. 21.
21.
21.
Anyone?
That'll be 42. Jeez, I am very glad that you
Meaning of
guys don't
life.
have anyone linked to it at this stage.
I'm
As-
sorry, Gabriel. I really am sorry.
That's right. You didn't know.
I
Yeah.
don't think anybody really did.
Nah.
As you go, taking your poison dagger, again raking it across the back, inflicting sneak attack damage, getting those vital points. The rods glow, and the creature begins spluttering up a bit of blood at this stage. It is just a mess, a hulking mess of these black rods and open wounds, blood dripping down it.
I think he's a little bit hurt, guys.
You guys have dealt a lot of damage to it so far.
I
How could you
swear
tell?
to a thing. Just a cute little innocent kitty.
Any more movement, or are you happy
good.
with that? Okay. Felix, you're up.
Indeed I am. And I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. Oh. I will. Oh, that's not what I. That didn't go where I thought it would. Whatever. So I casted Hunter's Mark on him.
As you're doing that, you kind of put your hand out, pointing at it. That is your quarry, that is your target. And as you're doing so, you feel like a presence kind of beside you also reaches out a slender, pale-skinned hand, pointing at the creature, cursing it, marking it as a target.
Right. I'll unpack the consequences of this later. And he will pull out his scimitars, run right up to it,
Okay.
and slice them up with the scimitars.
Better.
You're better.
Swing, better, show me what a better rapper can do. Sorry.
Ha!
Whoa, natural 20.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, dear.
We need the advantage.
Hey, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Um,
Alright, d6 plus 3.
2d6.
no. It'll be... So it'll be 1d6 from the scimitar, 1d6 from the hunter's mark, 1d6 from the hex, and then doubled, so 6d6.
Yep.
Oh boy. Alright, hold on, let me
Just a casual.
get all the dice.
That's literally like what mine can build up to. Apparently you can do it in 1 turn!
Hey guys, Felix is doing big damage for once.
What's a
Don't
watch?
say that like.
Is this?
Would you
is this
just say it
word-
like that?
I feel like Felix always has the potential for big damage. You just
He
never...
does.
He never does. What are you
Oh.
talking about?
23.
Damn, it's a good roll.
23.
Yeah.
Is it?
23, that's 46.
36, yeah.
3 5s, a 4, and 2 2s. Yep, pretty decent roll.
It's pretty good.
Wait. That isn't
What?
including your modifiers, is it? Your plus 3 modifier, so that's an additional 6 damage.
Ah, correct.
200. I mean...
I'm sorry. What?
It has taken 203 damage with that single attack. No, that is incorrect. You go striking in, slicing across it, seeking your quarry, seeking the target of a hex, which you feel like you can make good use of. The creature rears back, the rod's glowing, its pain amplified. You have a second attack.
I'm gonna
Advantage.
use it.
Yeah.
But
Roll
first
with
things
advan-
first, I'm gonna move some of this out of the way.
Don't forget to roll with advantage.
Oh, right. I believe this is the other d20. So. Oh, that is not where I meant
What
for
have you
that to
done?
go. I just wanted these to drop. That's all I wanted?
What'd you do?
Nice.
Okay. 18 plus 7.
Nice. So that's only going to be 3d6 this time around. But it will
That's
hit.
fine. Alright.
I roll one?
One of the d6?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just gonna
That one?
move these.
That's a
not
D8.
that's not a d6. I was just moving those
I
out of the
want
way.
this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one.
you take that d6. I will move these around.
Where
Alright.
have you
Did you-
thrown the d6 kitten? Where's it
It's
gone?
over here. It's over here. It's a
Where?
6.
Okay.
What? What's going
I
on
threw
there?
it off the table. I threw it off the table.
You threw it so far. There you go.
6 plus 5 plus 2.
Plus 3.
is...
No,
Oh, plus 3. Plus 3. Oh, 16 then.
16. That'll do an additional 32 damage. As again, second one coming in, slicing across it. The rod's glowing, its damage and pain amplified. Could you make one more attack roll for me, please?
I throw one again.
Little goose. I'm just gonna move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, that's... Oh, well, 18!
Advantage, because it is still marked by fairy fire.
Okay. Might as well throw this one out, too.
Okay. That'll hit.
And it goes.
Could you roll...
Alright.
Could you roll 1d8 and 2d6?
Can I roll one?
A d6? Sure. F is
Yay!
fine. Not what I meant for that to roll, but there we go.
There you go. Laurie, where have you thrown the dice this time?
It's right here. It's a 4.
Where is it?
4.
I believe that's 13 total, then.
4. No,
If it will still say as a 4.
Teaching them what numbers to be on.
that's
No,
not
not twos.
That 13 plus 8 is 21. It'll take an additional 42 as a planar katana kind of apparates nearby, striking at the creature. Jeez. The damage amplified both the hex and your hunter's mark
Way they learn.
going off. It's getting there. I mean, you should... if you knew how much health it had, you could probably guess how much health it had at this point. Or if... yeah. Alright, is that your turn?
I believe so. I might actually move right here just to get a little bit of a better vantage
Okay.
point.
Ha, it's not moving out of its reach. Tyrus, you're up. Let's see if we can get a Tyrus nuke.
What do you want about?
A Tyrus,
Actually,
a
saving
Tyrus
up.
nuke might be sufficient to kill it.
Are you getting right to man?
yeah, no, I'm just gonna slash at it. Slash at its legs. That's all it is.
Sweep the leg.
Take your legs off.
Did I lose one of my dice? Oh no, there it is.
I can steal one if you want me to.
She will.
That's 21.
What a low roll. That'll hit.
Well, that was an 11 roll, so. D8, isn't it? Yep. Well, that's 4 plus 6, so 10. First hit.
10 for the first hit. That'll be amplified to 20.
And 26.
That'll hit.
And that'll be 11 for the second hit.
So 22. Hey guys,
Yes.
double digits.
Yay! Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, taking 2 slashes with your Starblade Longsword. 1, 2. The creature is looking pretty rough. Bits of flesh are just like kind of somewhat peeled off and hanging loosely off the creature.
Oh, guys, come on! It took me a long while to get that flesh on.
Rearing back, whipping around. It sees you, Felix. It's going to take a spike. It's going to rip another spike out of one of its hands.
Oh, fuck.
And it'll throw it towards Felix.
I should have cast a different spell!
It'll make the attack at disadvantage because it is in melee and this is a ranged attack. Jeez, it would have loved to make this attack at advantage. because it was a 7 on the first roll, a 20 on the second roll. We'll still take that 7.
The 7 misses.
That's a natural 7.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
17 to hit.
What?
Yeah.
It hits.
Yay.
Is your AC exactly 17 as well?
Yes.
How
I
is
make
yours
apologies.
overmine?
Felix, you take 28 piercing.
Ooh.
As
I
a rod
get
goes and it takes a rod out of one of its hands, chucking it at you. The cylindrical rod goes, piercing one of your shoulders, going in deep. You can feel that it's embedded into you. You must make a concentration check for Hunter's Mark.
Wait a second. Okay. Concentration check. Right. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Concentration.
Ouch. It's that plus your constitution, I believe.
That's the magical number of 9.
I believe that is a failure.
Yeah.
Your concentration on your Hunter's Mark fails,
No.
as it's no longer marked by the Hunter's Mark. You also feel like the creature is no longer hexed.
Oh, that's no good.
Okay. You feel like the presence, which seems a lot closer now than it was before, it seems that there's a pang of concern and more anger. That's going to be the creature's...
Oh, I've faced worse, don't worry.
Yeah, that's going to be the creature's turn. Goroth, you're up.
Alright, this is taking too long. Golgoroth is getting antsy. He's just gonna go into a rage.
You might want to take the pole out of Felix first.
He'll be
Kill him.
fine.
Yeah. Golgoroth is there. Nah. He's beyond that. He's in a rage. Ooh, I now got rolled a 19, which is a critical hit for me.
Very good.
Bye, Felix!
For an extra d6, 2 extra d6 is an extra d4. And, I'm sorry, Felix, but I'm very angry.
Frostbite goes to Frostbite 6 now.
I mean, I don't think any of us knew what would happen.
So,
Like, in
22
character, so...
Don't worry, we still have Gabriel.
You're missing a dice, I think. Don't you get an extra one for being an orc?
No, I was.
So it should
looking
be
at that
it should be
before.
46 from the greatsword, 2d4 from the frostbite, and don't you have savage criticals?
Yeah.
Savage check. Oh, okay, I can move. Okay, yep. So it's 24 plus this, plus 5.
I think I was thinking of greatsword master.
I've also got that. Well, I've got Great Weapon Master, but that's for when I roll a 1 or a 2. On a damage attack, I can re-roll those, and I don't. Oh, I did roll a 1. Let's find that.
Wait,
No,
I'm
this one.
looking at the wrong place.
No, it's 4. This D4.
It's D4. All right.
Yeah, that one was 1.
So 28 minus so 27 plus this. 27 plus 4 is 31 plus.
Did you roll a 5th d6?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. So 31 plus 8 is 39 damage.
39 damage. Felix, you take 39 damage.
Damn.
39 doubled is 58.
39.
78.
78.
78, yeah.
Sorry.
And then I roll my second attack.
Roll your second attack.
Felix will let out a...
Is it fire?
14. It's frost damage.
No, that Felix is taking. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Felix, you take
14.
I guess slashing from the greatsword and cold from the frostbite.
Yeah.
Luckily, Felix, you don't actually get a level of frostbite.
Yeah, it sucks. So that's 26 to hit.
That'll hit. What level does your frostbite cap out at?
You said frostbite 6, so I can't get beyond
6 at the
level 2
moment.
at the
Okay.
moment.
Yeah. So it's
So-
it's at its current maximum.
Yes.
So taking 2 slashes. Haha. Roll damage for this one to see how much Felix takes, but this will be sufficient as you go taking your swipes at the creature, the greatsword arcing across it, leaving great big wounds that begin splintering out with ice crystals. The cold, the frost spreading across its body.
19 damage total.
Right. Felix, you take an additional 19. And
That is below 0.
oh god.
Well, I apologize. On the upside, I think I killed the creature.
The creature dies. With that, you kind of slash it. The rods glow even further, and with that, the creature just kind of explodes over all of you. The rods kind of clanging down onto the hard black stone below, and quickly begin disintegrating.
Is this a damaging explosion or just like a...
Just a gory explosion.
Okay.
Leviathan Spawn is dead.
I'm gonna run over to Felix and
Yeah,
stabilize.
I would imagine that, like, the second the creature fell, Felix also fell as well. Eyes
Is the
rolled to the
rod-
back of the head, falling on his back.
Did the rocket hit him as well when the thing died?
Yeah, the rod in Felix is gone.
Yeah.
Felix
Yeah.
is rodless.
Felix lost his rod.
Got charged, hit him with no points.
Get it back!
Mostly
Get
just
it back!
stabilizing him.
Well, heal points does that and gets him up anyway.
Yep.
I'll do it at level 3, unless you want to do one.
No, all yours. I'm just gonna use healing hands on him, which is like 10.
Yeah. Yeah, 11 from me. Damn, on 3d8, I got a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Ouch.
3, 2,
Sorry.
1.
So 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should have let me roll it. I would have done a good one, I promise.
sorry. Next
At
time.
this point, I believe her.
You guys have been rolling really well today. To your own detriment, might I say.
I mean,
I think I've been rolling fantastically. I just throw things off the table.
You throw things off the table. Let's be real.
Yes, I did. I said that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, excuse.
Jeez, somebody's listening.
So it was 11 healing from Gabriel?
Yep.
Total. That's... Oh, that doesn't get modifiers, does it?
No, it was 6 plus 5.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah.
another 10
plus
from
1.
me.
Yeah. Let's see, I don't want to use the kit. So I will give you another was it? Cure wounds, it's called. Yeah, to
And
get
another
better.
10 from me. Mick.
Another 10?
Yeah.
And then I'll give you another 23 with a bit of a better hit.
You should be on 44.
44.
Yep.
It's just because you have more spell slots. I'm sorry, Gabriel.
No, that's alright. For the 4.
As you bring Felix back up, Felix, luckily the rod on your shoulder has disappeared. You feel like the presence is... There is a tinge of concern and a whole lot of fury.
What happened? Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
We won?
You won.
Doesn't seem like we won. It seems like someone might be angry.
Who?
Can you use the healing skill on yourself, by the way, Caleb?
Yeah, I just realised that myself. I was like, that's right. What I should have fucking done is use Beacon of Hope.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had that prepared. But, oh well.
Two people that still need healing, technically.
Does Felix use more? Yeah, alright.
Could Felix use more? Yes.
Well, I got potions I could give him.
I'm less
Oh,
concerned
wait,
about Felix.
do I have any? I do have a potion of greater healing.
Do you want me to give
Well,
you
it's
a
me.
potion? Felix, would you prefer that I give you a potion? I have like 4.
I'll use my own for now, but I'll go ahead and take one for later.
Alright,
In case I drop again.
Did you want a normal potion? Do you want one of my greater potions, or do you want one of my superior potions?
How many of each do you have?
2 great, 1 of each of the other.
I'll take a great.
I'll hand a great one to Gabriel as well.
I have. No, it's my own. I should be right. Yeah, 4. Maybe pick us more. Okay, yeah. Alright. The great 44 plus 4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
As you guys are beginning the healing up, recuperating from the battle against the spawn, the butler kind of appears coming out from behind a pillar and he gives you a slow clap. Ah, very good. I apologize. The Lord of Pain seems to... Well, the Lord of Pain does its thing.
You're testing us.
No. I'm sure that's not the
that's
case.
everything.
Just a pet that is out for a wander.
It was one of the children of Leviathan. One of its abominable spawns. But yes, I do apologize, of course. Once you're all ready and healed up, I suppose we should move along.
I just hear myself with level 2 and a level 1.
Okay.
My answers as well. Just like pumping heal spells while I was talking. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright,
Heal.
Incidentally, we got the same amount of health points off of a level 2 cure wounds as a level 1. Just kind of rolls.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's how the dice fall.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm really glad I have that.
Well, that happened. Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
The butler turns and kind of begins walking back off down the large cavernous tunnel.
Alrighty.
Follows up ahead, like directly behind him, and I'm like on a hell of a lot more of alert now.
Okay. You guys do hear the screams of agony and pain getting louder. Screeches of whatever unfathomable creatures lie within this part of the castle, getting closer. Eventually, you come out, and part of you kind of turn a corner of this tunnel, and it kind of opens out. It looks like a built hall, a large hall that is open into a massive cavernous chamber. You look up, and within this, you can see an immense beast. All of these creatures, flying creatures, gathered around within this cavern. It is illuminated by just mundane torches everywhere. Braziers? That is not the term I'm looking for.
The room is filled with an immense density.
Torch. Big bowls filled with fire. The word eludes me at the moment.
Yeah, you're right.
Great balls of fire?
Yep, braziers of fire. I don't know why I thought that was the wrong word.
You shook my nerve and you rattled my brain? As a man and say it?
He's gone mad. We killed him and he's gone mad.
Well, he didn't die. This was done.
Yeah, he went down.
Straight balls of fire.
Yeah. And into this cavern, the main attraction. Again, you can see these massive cylindrical rods. Probably about the right size to hold up some of the tunnels and hallways within this castle. Impaled in the similar manner to the spawn that you faced off against before. But these rods are much larger, and you can see that this creature is covered in what looks like a multitude of small black spines, which, given the size and distance from this creature, would probably range in size from maybe like the size of a greatsword or up. The creature is titanic, floating whale-like, with these massive rows of multiple rows of needle teeth, and it is impaled by these black cylindrical rods. Some of these rods look like they have been attached with these massive reinforced. You imagine it's a magical steel of some kind that keep it chained and bound to this cavern, unable to move and constantly in pain. As the butler just keeps walking past.
I suppose we just keep following the butler.
Yeah. I don't have any commentary to add. It's just creepy.
Moving past, the creature lets out a howl, a moan of that kind of reverberates around the halls and shakes you to your cores. Within that, you feel the pain coming from this creature. Yeah, could everyone make a wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw? Oh boy.
Everybody knows barbarians are super wise. Total. So Mick, what did you roll?
That's 11 total.
That's above a 10. I rolled a 14. I might save, I hope.
23?
23, good,
That sounds so
good.
excited.
I got a natural 20.
23 will probably save.
I got a natural 7, so 16.
That's a good roll.
Okay. Please hold. I would like to figure out the DC just briefly.
Figure out the DC. You don't have it ready?
I'm sorry. Yep, that's what I figured. You all fail. Even Malari's 23 is not sufficient to save against this.
What?
Yep. As you are all frightened.
That's... Yeah.
The sound and the presence of this creature is sufficient to instill you all with a sense of fear. A deep, deep fear. As the creature goes, it floating mid-air, it begins moving slightly, and you can feel the entire cavern, yourselves in this kind of tunnel, this viewing platform as it is, shaking as this happens, like some kind of earthquake. It seems like it's trying to rail against maybe the chains that bind it, perhaps just the pain that it feels constantly.
Okay, it doesn't sound like it wants to be bothered right now. Maybe we can come and visit him later.
No, I want to bother him now.
You know you're scared of it.
Like our emotions at our feet. That's what I can get away with.
Alrighty.
Just to be frightened, technically, but it's depressed until for a minute at
Use
least.
fear to my advantage, though.
Well, you can choose to resist, or you can choose to fail without a roll.
I have a big Goroth in front of me. I get to hug the big Goroth.
For anyone who would like their frightened suppressed,
Yes,
they can
please.
just choose to fail.
Yeah. I'll choose to not fail.
You want to roll to resist?
No, I'm going to just let you do this to me.
So you choose to fail, yeah.
Choosing to not resist or choosing to fail. Yeah. Alright. Failing to save, you are no longer frightened, and anyone else who willingly comes under the effect of the spell are also removed from the fear.
Well, let's keep going.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
indeed.
Um,
I suddenly feel a lot more calm about this situation.
Is this Leviathan? The last butler?
yes, yeah. Oh, yes, that was the Lord of Pain, Leviathan.
Should we say hi? Or are we just moving on?
No, we can leave Leviathan to its pain.
Okay. Fair.
The amount of suffering that it feels, it probably won't pay much mind to any visitors regardless.
Okay. That's good.
Though it does have the title of a Lord of the Demonic Triumvirate, it's not perhaps the most intelligent of creatures at times. The eternity of pain that it has suffered has caused its mind to dull, and all other senses kind of be blocked out. No, Leviathan mostly just sits there, creating more of its spawn and other creatures from the blood that it drips down into the cavern.
Good.
There's some kind of commentary here. I'm not smart enough to make it.
So,
The butler just shrugs and leads you all on further. Takes a bit of a journey through the tunnels, and you guys eventually notice another shift in the tunnels. It goes back into that kind of ostentatious, polished black stone with the gold and red trimmings, which looks like it's leading up into a room, a long, tall staircase, heading up to another double doors. These ones much smaller than any of the other chambers that you guys have gone into previously.
Alrighty.
Stopping at the bottom of the stairs, the butler will turn and say, "And here is the grand chamber of Lord Brightstar. Please, follow me." And he begins walking up the stairs.
Felix follows, saying under his breath, "Please don't let there be another ambush."
How you
Please
feeling,
let this be a
Felix?
normal field trip.
But the phrase, no way!
Wouldn't a normal field trip for us be us getting attacked and nearly dying
Yes.
and having quite a lot of things? I feel like that's the normal field trip for us.
Fair. Very fair. Okay. You begin the long journey up the stairs. It takes a multitude of minutes to reach the top. You can see, all the way up, there are multiple banisters. And a lot of these banisters have, there's lots of embroidered, it looks like there's actually jewels sewed into these banisters. And a lot of them have a symbol of 3 overlapping triangles. Goroth, make a perception check for me.
Indeed.
Deception or perception?
Perception.
Perception, that is +6 for me.
Perceive things, damn it.
12.
Okay.
Open your eyes!
There's something that seems a little familiar about that symbol of the 3 overlapping triangles, or maybe there's something else on the banner. Maybe there's, the embroidered. Some of them are embroidered with flames, or the way that the jewels are arranged. Perhaps it's the black stone, or the. No, you just can't quite put your finger on it.
What did we get the name of the butler?
No, he never gave us the name.
I assumed his name was Butler.
Yeah. I'll just say him. What? Please, to tell me of that banner. What is it? I recognize it from somewhere.
He goes and turns. He looks you up and down. The banner. Oh, it's just something that, well, I'm not sure Lord Brightstar is too keen on them, keeping up with appearances and all. Something that, some of the followers of Lord Brightstar have made and, presented as a gift to him. Of course, he was very grateful and accepted those, and likes to decorate these halls with them. Quite extravagant, aren't they?
Well, what of the symbol? The triangles.
Symbol?
Yes.
I believe many use it to... They use it as the symbol of Lord Brightstar, his holy symbol. They pray to it, as holy symbols do. You can ask your cleric about that.
Yeah, pray to holy symbols.
In fact, your group has had quite a few that are tied to gods in various ways. The High Elf, that was actually the first, one of the first servants of another lesser god. His holy symbol was a skull, was it not? And looking over to Gabriel, the holy symbol of Nengwan is typically an 8-point star with a clockwise swell.
I'd have that on my shield.
Yeah. Whereas, Tyrus, you, as a follower of... Oh.
Someone.
As a follower of someone, I imagine you would also have the holy symbol of whichever deity you follow.
Do we see that?
I don't know, do they?
Currently, no, because I believe it's on the plate.
Okay, fair enough.
And we have Razin's shield. So, yeah.
You do have Razian's shield. You can literally show them the shield with the skull on it.
Yeah, that one I can go off.
A hooded skull is the symbol for the Genny man.
Then I'll ask him which group made this this banner. I'll ask.
Which group? I can't recall. It was quite long ago. Very, very long ago. Longer than centuries, certainly.
I'll just kind of grunt and then look back up at the flag and just kind of memorize it as much as I can.
Okay.
Try to think on it and see if anything else comes to me.
Since Golrush has actually pointed this out, can any of us make a check?
Maybe Goldenroth will remember next time.
Sure. You guys can make perception checks if you want.
Perception, history, or religion?
Depends what you're trying to do.
Well,
What?
what the symbol is for, where it's from.
Okay, yeah. You can make history or religion checks. Religion checks is probably the most applicable.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I think I can actually do something with religion.
So if I'm here for this conversation, I'll
Yeah, that's
help out
natural one.
I'd probably think on like if there's any cults or anything associated with it. I got like a 22 for religion.
Religion. Okay. Yeah, you're as a follower of the greater god of Nengwan specifically, you're quite well versed with religious symbols. The 3 overlapping triangles you do know is certainly these days used as a holy symbol for followers of Lord Brightstar. Particularly those... It is particularly associated with cults. You've perhaps even, in your early adventuring days, run into a cultist or two that used that had a symbol of Lord Brightstar, the 3 overlapping triangles.
I will say, I think I've seen them on the surface, like fiend worshippers, demon worshippers, cults.
Yeah.
Maybe you've seen them associated with that somehow, Golroth.
Would there be many like clans or stuff like that, or tribes where I come from that would?
I like orcs, particularly.
Nope.
No, not really. I think it's humans, I suppose.
Huh.
You haven't dealt with any sort of demonic cults or anything in your past?
Not yet. I haven't. Unless
Not
DM
sure.
says I have, but
Yeah. Probably not.
yeah, no. No,
Certainly not Lord Brightstar. A couple
Surely
within
exists,
Karkaram
because-
might have followed Leviathan, the Lord of Pain. And some might have beseeched the Lady of Hunger in regards to ritual sacrifice, but overall, Lord Brightstar isn't a common...
Betrayal.
Yeah, the Lord of Betrayal, not so much.
It's not much more.
I'd
Yeah.
say, it's not Kalimdor. You said it just a second ago. The deserts of the deserts of my homeland. Typically, people, typically the people value strength over almost everything else. No, they don't go in for demon worship.
The butler will turn back and be like, "Oh, don't be mistaken. There are many that worship demonic gods within Karkarim. Just not Lord Brightstar in particular. I don't know why. It's I personally see it as a bit of a slight against the Lord."
Hardly breathe good faith with the people you're trying to work with.
When you do have the reputation as a Lord of Betrayal, I suppose. That's not the only thing that he is a Lord of.
Well, take us to him so we can begin the negotiations.
Yes,
Indeed.
yes. All this time you guys have been still like traveling up the stairs. It's a bit of a it's a journey up there, that's for sure.
These stairs, so many.
This time there are stairs, and there are a lot of stairs, Felix. This is an appropriate time. Felix, as you're getting closer and closer to the top, to this room, you feel the presence fading, as if something is shoving it off or blocking the presence from you.
There that goes.
Reaching the double doors, you can see that these are like a deep red, slight bits of purple around, but a lot of gold. A shiny gold. It isn't just like, paint or something. You guys can tell from as you approach, that is solid gold, and a lot of it.
Gold? Shiny?
You'd rather be shiny.
Do not.
I unfortunately don't know the lyrics to that song, so.
I
Oh
know.
no, that was.
He was talking to me.
Well, already not.
Don't steal from the demon triumvirate.
That can only go well. The doors open with a wave of the butler's hand, and it is a very... It's actually a bit simpler than you would have imagined. There is a single golden throne, quite large in size, with a spike of black rocks at the head of it, but no one sits within the throne.
Is he off to the loo?
The butler kind of leads you in, and he'll walk up to the dais, right up to the throne, and go and kind of perch himself down, laying himself across.
I knew it!
Ah,
Quite
so
relaxed.
it's you were the one this whole time. Very clever.
Yes, I didn't think I would be long to fool such keen minds as yourselves. It's something I like about you all. So, shall we begin the negotiations?
Fuck yeah.
Very well. In the next session.
Did you guys want to stop off here?
Nah, I want to keep going.
Felix, how are you feeling? Mick? more of?
It is 11:30 p.m. my time.
That's getting
So,
a little late.
It is getting late. Do you reckon you could keep going for half an hour longer and then stop off there?
I think I could.
Alright. I'm pushing you through.
That's why we love you, Mick.
Thank you.
Alright.
Champion.
So, with Lord Brightstar sitting out on his throne, he cracks his neck to the side and says, not much to keep up appearances then, is it? And with a click, bright or dark flames will wreath up around him, and he will show a different appearance.
Oh,
In place of
his
the
real face. Oh, it's fabulous.
in place of this humanoid, the pale-skinned humanoid in the very well-dressed butler attire, you see an unclothed demonic appearance. They basically take the appearance of a red-skinned demon. It's basically as it appears within this token here.
No. Why did it do both screens? It's weird. Love his little face smirk.
He does smirk a lot, doesn't he? Alright.
I think I kind of guessed that it was him when you put the gem back in your pocket, Gabriel.
Just when I asked him his name, I was like, yeah, okay. But yeah.
Keen-minded individuals that you are. Good, good. It'll make the negotiations all the more interesting. Gabriel Murphy. That shard. What price is it to you?
There's none.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If I had that, I could bring great power to the world. I could see to it that all that you love are protected, far beyond what you will live.
Appreciate the kind offer, but I'm gonna have to refuse.
I figured as much. Such a shame, then. Right, well. Negotiations, then. Let's get to it.
Right,
I
can
do
we bring
know
all the
what
fruit?
Oh yeah, you like apples? Who doesn't like apples?
I
I
suppose
like tempting people with these, don't you?
apples,
what
they will do.
A gift, just to start things.
Oh,
Half the
I
pay left.
do like gifts, though. I appreciate the offer. Come. He'll go, and with a flick of his hand, 5 seats will appear, a little, like, basically at the bottom of the dais that his throne sits upon.
Or I guess we all better sit down.
Anybody looking at table? Or just chairs?
Just chairs, no table. You guys are kind of sitting on the chairs looking up towards him on his throne. There you guys go.
The question is, what do you want other than the stone?
Well, I would prefer it if If all of Trutinia isn't consumed by the Svärmfa horde.
We can all agree on that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, I really do know what you all want, and truth be told, I'm more than happy to acquiesce. I do believe that to defeat the Svärmfa, a threat to not just the mortals, not just the greater gods, but all of existence as we know it, then petty differences and squabbles between various factions, gods that dislike each other, mortals and fiends, all manner of creatures should be put aside. That is the threat that we face. But yes, I will stop the fiendish attacks. I will make sure that the other two, Tiamat and Leviathan, follow suit as they should. I'll even...
I imagine in Leviathan's case it might be the simplest, just direct the pain to one target.
Oh yes, quite. Yes, I would expect that of you.
Can I roll insight?
Hmm?
Can I roll insight and just see if he's like lying?
Yeah, absolutely. As you would expect.
Sorry, going on. Go on.
Yeah, his eyes skirt to you, Tyrus.
19 on the inside, but yeah.
19. Yeah, you feel like he's being completely forthright and honest.
Yep.
Tyrus, you feel the presence of your deity briefly, kind of like skirting your mind, trying to penetrate, like she is using all of her force to give you a message. They may be the betrayer, but she isn't sure if Bright Star is capable of lying. That isn't a confirmation or a denial. There is just a question as whether it is possible.
I'm gonna look up at Bright Star and ask him, and what do you expect of us?
Oh, I'm more than happy for this conversation. Yes. Meeting you was payment enough, in truth. Yes, that's... I do have to say, Golroth. Possessing the sword of Nara. I am quite pleased that you put an end to him.
Nara. He told us his name was Malganar. Or we were told his name was Malganar.
Yes, of course.
Can you ask? You know of the sword?
Yes, quite. It belonged to Malganar.
I would ask its history of you, if you could give it to me.
You can. I don't feel like giving you the full history of it at the moment. Perhaps another time. What I'm most interested in is the power that the five of you hold, the Chosen. You know, the name isn't just happenstance. Yes.
Sorry, whoever's speaking, go ahead.
I was wondering who actually started it. Aloud wondering.
Who chose?
A good question. See, it is true that Vivi, That spry, young, powerful pillar. She did choose you all. You are favored by her. You are also favored by gods. 2 of you champions. And you, Gabriel. Or Xenocratos, as some would know. Little godling.
Sorry, what?
Now,
Excuse me?
the other 2. Golroth, I'm not sure about you yet. You have claimed a prize from me already. That will be sufficient for the moment. I am not particularly pleased at you killing one of my champions, but regardless.
I'm just eye him. Not in a glary kind of way, but I'm just kind of an almost questioning sort of glower. This is what I'm doing.
Question. I give an offer to you all. One of power, a gift, given freely. Tell me, what do you know about pillars?
They hold up buildings.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. The pillars of the greater gods. Nitorn, Zytel, Welrom, Vitar, Exanimus, Nengwan, and Muko. You've met a few, I believe. Killed one, even. Or
Sure,
at
they
least-
wouldn't know more of them than you do.
It's a rhetorical question. I know quite a bit about pillars.
I only know of one, but I don't really know how the process works. And I'll be honest, I don't really think I need to, personally. But if other people need to know, then that's their business. Me, I don't.
Very perceptive. No, knowledge of pillars would be redundant on you, yourself. And champion of Nangwan is an unsuitable candidate. Champion of... Well, you want to keep that secret, don't you? Tell me, is it possible to create a pillar? Have you ever truly wondered that? The pillars, they belong to the greater gods. But is it possible for someone other than a greater god to create a pillar?
Google's about it.
Go with eyes narrowing at all of this.
I think it's possible for someone to make themselves a pillar. Whether or not the god has a hand in that, I don't know.
Perhaps. You're a little mistaken in that, unfortunately.
Really attracting Tyrus. Tyrus's mind.
No, pillars are born. At least they seem to be born. From the moment of their birth to the day that they die. And then a new pillar is born again at that moment, when the overflowing power of the greater god must select a new mortal to reside within. But it makes me wonder. He gives a grin at that. Which came first? The greater gods or the pillars? Was it the pillar that makes the greater god or the greater god that makes the pillar? If
Question.
a lesser god were to create a pillar from their own power, would that elevate them to the level of greater? Tyrus, you had a question. The Pact Sworn. The child of her. Go.
the questions may be attractive, but without more information, then they're moot, aren't they?
Yes. Unfortunately, there has not been the creation of a pillar outside of the greater gods to this date.
So what is your question?
Not for lack of trying, mind you. He runs his eyes across the 5 of you gathered here before him. Kind of looking across each of you, starting with Tyrus. No, a champion and a child, a distant child, mind you, of one already. Felix, you. No. Another champion, one with a shard of God. Oh, what I would do to get my hands on that. One that well, you have a gift. You'll be fine for the moment. His eyes lay on Malari. Yes. Good. And with a wave of his hands, Malari, you find yourself and your companions standing, looking to either side. All of your companions appear to be frozen, and the room kind of dims, blacking out. You can see your companions next to you, faded, distant, and just yourself and Brightstar standing before you.
Why?
Well, if you just wanted to take me, you could have said something.
Mulari, you are a
Yes.
worthy candidate.
Woo!
I offer you great power. There,
Under this.
I want nothing from you. I do not
Nah.
desire any free will. I do offer this completely freely. Your choice. It must be taken freely, of course. It will not work if you are resistant to it.
Oh, but I want it.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Now, I will be completely open and honest with you. He steps forward, goes and puts a hand on you, and you can feel his thoughts, you can feel his emotions. They are immensely powerful, overwhelming. And within it, there is honesty. There is no deception, no lying. There is a chance that this may not work. I have not been successful before. Do you still wish to take this power?
Fuck yeah, give it to me.
Good. Then we shall begin. Make a constitution saving throw, please.
You're literally making a deal with the devil.
Why am I not surprised that it's
Are
Malari?
you really
She has
surprised?
no hesitation to sell her soul. It's like, yo, you want some? Yes, you can have my soul. Before he even finishes the sentence.
He doesn't want anything for
want
it.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. He doesn't want anything for it. Ha!
That's really good.
It's like, Satan's just a cool guy.
Concentration,
just wants to
that's
help you
20.
20. Very good. All right. So, there is with a 20 total, there is I'm going to say a 1% chance that something can go wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll D100.
Roll a
Get that
D100.
one.
Just needs to be, as long as it's not double zeros. 45.
9.
Okay, very good. And with that, oh boy, the form of Brightstar shifts as you see him for as he truly is. Not some pale-skinned butler. Not a red-skinned, horned devil. Whoop. I don't want to steal
This
you.
isn't even his final form.
It's not even his final form! You see him. In his immensity.
Immense density.
You see the god. The shining bright star, wreathed in flame. A crown of horns upon his head, many-limbed. As he goes and he is pouring his power into you. So much power, an immense amount of power. You know him for as he truly is. A betrayer, yes. But all... a betrayer, yes. One who makes contracts and deals. One who has had some interactions with false gods. False greater gods, false lesser gods. Someone with immense luck. A patron of good luck. Though many pray to him for bad. More than anything, he seeks balance. And that's where we'll end today's session.
Alright. That was cool. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Indeed.
Stay back. Called it.
You did. You really did.
What did you call?
The fact that something like this would happen.
Yeah, I was just like, I basically said, I'm pretty sure one of the demons is going to try and get you on their side or just, like, become one of their followers. This was, what, a week ago?
No, this was yesterday.
Very
Yeah,
predictive.
You were smart in offering it to Malari, because I'm pretty sure she's the only one of us who would have accepted it.
That's true.
Malari? There was only 2 of you that were suitable candidates for this offer. That's-
Golroth would have.
Just for curiosity, who was the other one?
Take a guess. He didn't want to have anything to do with other gods. And 3 of the 5 of you have close ties to other gods in some way or another.
Golroth would have pretty much flat out refused. He doesn't trust gods
Yeah.
or demons.
Or anybody.
He trusts some people, but just gods and demons. You know, they're out for themselves.
And then a demon god. Phew.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.